with Missy. A couple minutes after 11, I just wanted to chime in. I haven't looked at any news today because just I don't want to. Like, if any bombs went off in the last 12 hours, I'm completely unaware of it. And I got to tell you, reporting from the field here, not a bad place to be. I'm okay with that right now. Unfortunately, my work does not enable me to live under a rock, and I actually have to tune in and pay attention. But yeah, what did I do last night? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I had a fun time over at Beyond Coffee Shop on Madison and 61st with my pal Judy Gold, and we shot some footage for our little Judy and George show. That's been fun, actually, on Instagram. And it's kind of all that's going on here, kiddos. It's Wednesday. You know what comes out this weekend? I'm looking forward to the Accountant 2. By all accounts, no pun intended on the use of the word, but by all accounts, it's like a fun movie. Good girl, Lenor. She's just peeing. She ate a little bit last night. She hasn't been eating at all. She ate a little bit last night, and new twist, she ate some. I gave her some baby carrots, which are really good. Like, they're healthy, but they're also really good for their teeth. Fun fact, ask your vet, but baby carrots are good for your dog's teeth. Like, very clean. They help clean the teeth. And because I was enjoying some baby carrots with some hummus last night, and Lenor was into it, which is new for her. Maybe she was just hungry enough. She's like, fuck it, I'll eat these. But she ate them, and that was a fun new twist. So yeah, loved my reel yesterday. Thank you. There's my friend Stephen Ward. What's up, handsome? That makes me think. There's no one. God. Since I've been in such a complaining, whining, bitching mood this week, why don't I just keep going? Oh, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl. There we go. Please hold. We're doing some business here. Good girl. Everybody is always like somewhere else. Like, I have friends in LA, I have friends in other states, some friends in other countries. Everybody's somewhere else. I want a playmate who lives not just in New York, but in the neighborhood. That would be so much fun. Oh, God. Hang out, we'll go to dinner, we'll go to movies, we'll gossip. All the good shit. Keep things interesting. Everybody's always somewhere. Nobody wants to live in. I'm the only one who likes living here. Everybody else likes to be somewhere else. Boo. Judy and I were having some neighborhood-specific conversations last night, though. Is there any way... they don't have any... Oh, my gosh. Lenor. Hi. Lenor. We can't get out that way, baby girl. I mean, we can go the usual route, but I think we're locked in. Why did Hollywood give you up? Hollywood never had any time for me to begin with. You know, you're either very lucky. The people who are working, Jerry Seinfeld has this great quote: the people who are in show business are the people who want to be. And that's true. You have to want it. You know, like they always would say, you have to really want it more than anything, which has a creepy undertone to it. When I heard that when I was a young person, I would hear from prospective agents, managers, casting people. They say, you have to really want this business. I interpreted that as I have to put out. Like, I'm going to have sex with people I don't want to have sex with in order to get ahead. That's literally what that meant to me. The truth is, in my experience, it's different for everybody. But the truth is, in my experience, despite my level best efforts, nobody wanted to help. Like there was nobody who had what I needed and was willing to help. Now, what did I need? I needed someone who was willing to go to bat for me and advocate for me and help me get into a door that I couldn't barge open myself, i.e. get me into a casting. No one, couldn't get anyone to help me with that. Not one time. I have never had an agent. I have a commercial agent, but I'm not really a commercial kind of a person. I still have one. But I get auditions maybe like, once every 78 fucking years. Yeah. So no one ever looked at me and thought, oh, money. Like, because that's really kind of what it adds up to. I don't look like money to people. So I think that's really kind of all it boils down to. You need someone you need an advocate, a good agent. There are fewer and fewer and fewer. Every agent I've met with or heard of wants you to come to the table fully formed, famous enough so that they don't really have to do much work. All they have to do is field offers. That's all they want to do. They want to make an easy 10%. They don't want to have to fight for it, bleed for it, or work for it. Lazy. That is my experience. And I've never, if there is a unicorn out there who is different, I have yet to meet him or her. Yeah. Trudy, thank you. Yeah. So I'm coming to a place where I don't know. I'm trying to not give a fuck. Could never get anyone to do it. I've never been that fortunate, really. I mean, I've had some nice things happen, but, the people working are the people who want to be working, and there is a very important component called luck, which I've never had much of. Just my timing sucks, never met up, the stars never aligned in the right place to make anything happen, in any real sense. And other people have. So that's okay, fuck it. And let me put it this way. With the news we have that Hollywood is really suffering and production is down and studios are suffering, I'm just like, oh, good. Good. Now fuck off. Welcome to the struggle, bitch. God. Yeah. And yeah, life is about luck. Because I'll tell you something. All the good things that have happened, and I've had some really nice things happen for me. Good girl. Luck was a huge factor. I had to be prepared, and I had to show up at when the door opened, I had to be ready, and I kind of was. But luck was a huge factor. And I think the same is true of show business success. You have to be talented. You have to bring the goods. You got to be, you have to be a talented, attractive, funny, interesting, all of the above. Emphasis on interesting. But none of those mean shit if luck does not smile upon you. None of that means a fucking thing if you are not struck by some rays of luck. It just doesn't matter. And I've never really, not in any real sense. Anyway. Yeah, in LA they say it's all happening in New York. Look, I'm so glad the studios are struggling to figure out who they are. Good. And everybody involved, good. And everybody in the business I know who is talented, you'll figure it out. But there is a part of me that has schadenfreude that a system that has been I don't know, good. It's this person I know who's a manager. She's like, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm like, good. Go. Figure it out. Like, good. If you're not good enough to figure this out, then you shouldn't be in the business. Go figure out something else. And if I sound like a bitter, unemployed actor, trust your instincts. George, you sound like you have a lot of resent. You sound very resentful. Because I am. Because I am. Beat you to it. You are not telling me anything I don't already know. Yeah. Let's see. What else is up in here? I'm trying to say hi to people. What else do I know? Speaking of luck, and then I gotta go because I have a Zoom meeting in about 10 minutes. Speaking of luck, I am a very lucky person in the sense that I have some amazing people in my life. I really do. I have some really good people in my life. Yesterday, two things happened. First thing that happened was I got this lovely bouquet of flowers in a vase from a friend of mine, two friends of mine actually. They sent them as a duo. Like, you know, like basically the note with the flowers was, you know, chin up, kid. And lovely. It was just the flowers are on my coffee table right now. In the interest of privacy, I don't want to call out any names, but it was like a good friend, a nice friend in my life, and her business partner, and they sent me flowers. That was lovely. Really just made my day. And then the other thing that made my day yesterday was a text, a long text, not just some like emoji riddled, grammatically dubious, half-assed text. This was like, look, I went through the same shit on social media, and I hit the same walls and with the Trump stuff, and I get that like it's so hard to feel up, and like this thoughtful text that was probably about 200 words from a friend who was just like, I hear your pain, and if you need me to fuck off after writing this, I get it. I'm like, no, that was actually the bitch slap that was very helpful. So it's good to have people in your life like that who can tell you what's what, and I'm really grateful for that. YouTube chat service, that looks like. Let's see. Yeah, my channel is not in any danger, and that is spam. Let's see. I don't want a commercial content or spam. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I got rid of that comment. So anyway, that's it. I've been talking for 13 and a half minutes, which means I've been talking for 3.5 minutes too long. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for checking in. I don't know what this part of the park is. They're closed for construction. Or maybe they're just doing shit underground. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in, and have a good Wednesday. All right, bye.